Hot Topics. Tune into Kyrie FM every weekday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. with your girl, Vanessa Bruno.
And your Borgia, Samantha.
Fire up your airwaves with the hot and spicy topics that you've been waiting for.
What are you waiting for? Tune in to Kyrie FM's Hot Topics, only on the genuine sound of Dominica.
Yo, greetings. This is Kofi, your rebel rocker, representing for Hot Topics. Yo, say the topic hot, red hot, just like Vanessa and Sammy say, you know, them girl, them blazing hot, red hot, hot topics.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Renee Francis of the NYPD, and you're tuned in to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha on Kyrie FM.
Yo, this is JJ Youth from TK International, and you're locked into Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha.
Hey, you know already, it's your boy DJ Rio, and you're locked in to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Sammy.
This is the Booyah Queen Colin XP, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Sammy. Don't forget to keep it expelicious.
This is Shabin, and you know what I love? The heat on Hot Topics.
Mafia baby, it. Hey, it's your boy Kex Mafia, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Samantha and Vanessa. We taking it back. Yes, I.
You know it's your boy Selector Urban, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha. Your topic, our topic, everybody's topic. Let's talk about it.
Yo, that's your boy DJ Kobe, big up Hot Topic with your girl Vanessa and Sammy. Big up one time.
Hey yo, it's your boy Colton T, and I'm representing for Hot Topic, shouting out my girl Vanessa and Samantha. My struggles they more temporary, and my troubled days could never face me. Yeah, they could never face me though. Yeah.
Good afternoon, one, all, everyone, wherever you are, whatever you're doing at this time. Welcome to your Tell It Like It Is show, Hot Topic. Sammy, what's up?
I am good, Vanessa.
All right, it's a beautiful Wednesday.
Yes,
Thursday. It's my weekend, the start of my weekend.
And you don't even realize that.
Imagine that, huh? Imagine that. It's like one day just rolls into the other.
The weather is nice and warm, but not too warm. I see some people complaining about the heat, but I haven't experienced any extreme heats. Have you?
I have. Actually, day before yesterday and sometime last week, it was excruciating.
Oh, well, I am.
It's like at one point, I just stood up under a little building just to get some shelter from the sun, and I could feel like my skin was trying to peel off, but it was that hot.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that hot, and I got sunburned last week. But hey, we're coping. Drink your water. All right, keep hydrated. Use sunblock if you need to, but do what you have to do to be safe. Because let me tell you something, heat stroke is not a good feeling. Well, heat stroke can be fatal. So make sure that you're well hydrated. You use your sunblock. We used to say before, black people don't need that. All right, but black like Becky burning. So use your sunblock if need be. All right, Paula says she's not late this afternoon. Thank you, Jesus. Welcome all the folks on the Facebook Live, folks on the frequencies. Good afternoon to you. If you're listening via TV, good afternoon. The app or the website, welcome aboard. Shout out to the folks in St. Lucia on Flow Channel 119. We welcome you. Do we have birthdays today? I'm sure we have birthdays today. I know of one person in particular that I cannot not say happy birthday to. Sammy, my friend, your friend, Derwin Pelche, happy birthday to you. It's your big day today. Happy birthday, enjoy.
Happy birthday, my friend. Troublesome.
Oh, what? And I want to shout out my daughter, Maeve Grant Abraham. Happy birthday to you, darling. And also want to say happy birthday to Cohen Telemac and to Jenny Cuffey. And Desmond Augustine, Desi, I need some beautiful flowers. But anyways, happy birthday to you, all right? Sammy, any birthdays?
No,
I just asked Sammy that and wait with a smile.
Happy birthday to all our Borgia celebrating their birthdays today. Have an amazing day.
All right. So, folks, wherever you are, the bus drivers, good afternoon to you, the taxi drivers, the shopkeepers, the bartenders, the bar owners, the commuters, wherever you are locked in, we welcome you. We are going to take a walk. By the way, are you ready for white top and jeans? If you're not ready yet, you need to get ready now. White top and jeans on tomorrow from 10 p.m. Selector Urban, DJ Snow, Ra, the one and only Derek Ra Peters, and the Daybreak Band, Triple K International. Taking a break. We'll be right back after these messages. Keep it locked.
Peter Pross alongside Kyrie FM, the genuine sound of Dominica, and Kyrie Song present White Top and Jeans Volume 2.
Yes, you heard right.
White Top and Jeans Volume 2, Friday, June 24th from 10 p.m. at Old Mill in Kenfield. Introducing in the left corner, the shortest, toughest, and most handsome DJ in Dominica. The ladies love his flow. Hello, DJ Slow. Introducing in the right corner, from Posty with Love, the DJ with the golden voice, the ladies man, the ladies diamond, Selector Urban. Two of the toughest DJs will be going head to head that night. Song for song, pong for pong. When the doors settle, ladies, who will be the last man standing? And from 1 a.m., we taking the vibes to the next level with the People's Band,
the Booyah Band,
the Powder Guy, hello, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. The price is only $25. Security is going to be extremely tight. Zero tolerance. As usual, a well-stocked bar awaits you. And the kitchen will be bubbling with enough local cuisine. So remember the date. Friday, June 24th from 10 p.m. All about White Top and Jeans Volume 2 with DJ Snow, Selector Urban, and Triple K at Old Mill in Kenfield. Don't miss it.
All COVID protocols will be observed.
Congratulations! You've been a boss mom for about a year now, and whew, we are so proud of you. Your little bundle of joy is growing up and developing so nicely, and it's so wonderful to witness. Dutch Lady is here to support you through the next significant stage of your child's growth and development with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk, fortified with DHA, a key nutrient for your child's brain development and
Il n'y a pas de boucan qui blague, pas comprendre.
Dominica and the Creole world, get ready for the greatest manifestation of Creole expressions. July 2022, Cadence Lipso Month. Creole Heartbeat presents the second edition of Cadence Lipso Month. Look out for fringe events, panel discussions, master classes, documentaries, interviews, workshops, memorabilia. The first ever Cadence Lipso tent and more. Culminating with the Cadence Lipso Tribute Festival at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, Fort Rosa. Friday, July 29th, tribute to the kings of Cadence Lipso music, Midnight Groovers. Saturday, July 30, tribute to the late creator Jeff Joe. And on Sunday, July 31, tribute to the maestro Fitzroy Williams. Cadence Lipso Month for July 2022. This summer promises to be one you will never forget. Cadence Lipso Month for July 2022. A celebration of a fusion of rhythmical patterns. Sakai Malad!
Having an event? Get a wide variety of armbands at Kyrie FM. Paper, waterproof, armbands with drink ticket stamps, plain or patterned armbands, and more. Starting from 50 cents, we also sell by boxes. Have your event in style. Choose from our wide assortment of armbands. Visit our office on 42 Independence Street, Roseau at Kyrie FM for all your armbands. All right, folks, welcome back. 2:15 is our time check. If you're just joining, welcome aboard. If you've been with us, thank you for staying. Don't forget, folks, on Facebook and YouTube, share the live. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. You can catch us there as well. So, topic this afternoon. We've heard so much in the past few weeks with regards to Kenisha's disappearance. We've heard so many comments about people who knew or people who saw signs, the hints, everything was there. So this afternoon we're talking preventing another Kenisha, preventing another such situation from happening. You see something happening, you see something that doesn't add up, talk about it, bring it out, bring some recognition, bring some awareness to it, so that we don't have another such situation. Because right now, after all of that is done, after the alleged abductor has died, we still don't know where she is. I'm hearing now that the searchers are searching for graves. That has become a part of the search for graves. A little area, a little thing where she, if it comes to that, maybe. So in order to, prevent us from going through all this worry. If you see something happening, say something. If you say to a police officer, we can still use welfare, but find somebody, a court, somebody from the court, somebody who can create an impact or make a change or make a difference. We say we should be our neighbor's keeper. That's one of the ways we could do that. What do you think, Sammy?
Well, let's go to the beginning of what you said about preventing another Kenisha and saying something. That is if you live in an ideal world, like everything was perfect and you know what was coming or you know what was coming, what would happen in the future. But the thing is, none of us knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And there are people at their home with 2 parents, and the possible scenarios we have in our mind as to what happened to Kanisha are happening to children in homes with 2 parents, are happening to children in homes who we feel are protected. So, like, wow, nobody knows, you know. We don't know. We don't know what's around the corner. We just don't know.
You see, I like the fact that
we always live with what ifs.
Mm-hmm.
What if we had done this? What if we had done that? What if? How could we have prevented that? I guess it's part of human nature to question your actions after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is like, we always do that, but the what ifs.
The what ifs are always going to be there.
Yeah, the police are now, you spoke a little while about the police now looking for a body. Yep. It's part of the search protocols.
Search process,
After a certain amount of time, you will start to look for cadaver, and you will start to look for a grave. And we don't want to send our mind there. I mean, but come on, 15 days.
You have to be realistic. One has to be realistic.
After 15 days, we are now searching for a body in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just sad and unfortunate.
It is. But before we get into the gist of things, today is the first day of the Grade 6 National Assessment. And I guess the students may have been finished with their first day of exams already. So we just want to, we wished you luck yesterday. We hope that everything went well today, and wishing you all the best for tomorrow. And in saying that, Kanisha will probably have been doing her Grade 6 National Assessment today. It is just so unfortunate. It's just so sad that we don't have a support system for children where they can either go in or have somebody go on their behalf and be listened to and action be taken. It is so sad in 2022 we don't have that.
I don't understand. What support system is that?
A support system like the welfare, or like a child protective services, or something where the wheels are actually in motion.
Okay, let's go back to what you said, because you said something in the beginning. You say we don't have a support system where children can go in and speak to a person. Like in terms of what I
was referring in particular to a system like the welfare department that we allegedly have here.
Okay, so you mean we don't have a system where
we
do have a system?
Okay, the system is there. The wheels are not in motion. The wheels are not in motion.
Well, in my opinion of the welfare, I'm not very proud of them right now, because Kanisha's father spoke yesterday, and I listened to him. I listened to what he was saying, and I didn't even realize I knew this guy around town.
Okay.
And he was saying he couldn't take the child. His situation was not that he could take a child, and he's single. He couldn't take a child, and he couldn't take her. His understanding was he couldn't take her to live with him until she could do something for herself, like 16 years.
Yeah, because he's working and he's never around much. Yeah.
Like 16 years. Plus, so every time she comes to see him, she's saying, "Daddy, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back." Crying, she doesn't want to go back. And he said he would take her for the day. He can only take her for a day. He would take her for a day. He would bring her out. He'll buy her little supplies for her, buy her little stuff for her, and then the picture they showed of them, they were on a bus, and then bring her back up, and bring her back up and so on. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say about him before we actually heard about his story, and I was really moved by what he had to say.
I didn't hear that one.
He said that he made her, because the child was complaining so much it was bothering him, he made several attempts to welfare to assist him. No response. Nothing positive coming from there.
Yeah.
He took on his own and he found a family, and he named the family, but I'm not going to call the people name today. But and he named a family who was willing to take the child for him and even adopt her. Take the child for him.
Yeah.
He say when he started to call the foster parents, the parents who were taking care of her, like you like to say, the caretakers.
Yes.
They cut off all communication. And we heard them saying that when they asked him to take the child, he ceased communication.
Wow.
Now you're hearing him saying that he got a place for the child. He named the family where she was going to be in Massac. And that when he told them he got a place for the child, they ceased all communication with him. They went back.
Wow.
They did not want to give up the child.
Wow.
So here's a big fat lie. So if welfare was so concerned because the lady said she went to welfare. The man said he went to welfare. What is welfare saying? Up to now.
And no report from them, you know.
Since everybody is saying they went to welfare on that child's behalf.
So,
and they are saying nothing, no report from them, no this, no that, no that. Who is the officer that was working on that case? Kim Moon. Government paying all your salary every month. All you inside there. All you getting all your salary and all you getting a decent salary. Zopa come work, he can struggle. All you getting a decent salary inside there.
Right.
Government paying all your salary. And we are not feeling the impact of welfare. We are not hearing what you all are doing. We're not seeing your success cases. We don't feel it. We're not feeling it. And because we're not feeling it, we have to ask our government to review all of you.
Exactly.
Review all of you. Do a complete overhaul. Investigate every single person inside there. See how much cases they have. See what they're doing. How often they visit in the homes. Don't go and fabricate notes, as we tell. We on all you. We want to know how you keeping in contact with your cases. Who you calling. A simple phone call to reach out to a person. Come on now. And when somebody told me, when they put certain questions to welfare saying they don't have resources. You're part of the government. How do you mean you don't have resources? There is a process for getting resources for the things that you want and you need in the government service. Papa Boje. And if you don't have those resources, you have to prove to us that you made several attempts to the government to get the resources because everybody's like, blame the head. We don't have resources, government not giving us no resources. But you're part of the government. You are the government. So how is it to tell us you don't have no resources? Show us the requisition forms that you make for you to get transportation to go there and there. Show us where you make the attempts and they failed. Don't come and hide behind government don't have resources.
I think they're not transparent enough, and therein lies the problem. 2:25 is our time. We're going to open the lines. We start with this call on the local line. Hot Topics, talk to us.
Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Teacher Luther, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon to Samantha.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I will call you Doctor and Dr. Samantha, Doctor. No, I like to hear Samantha's take on that, you know.
Yes.
Samantha, you hit the nail on the head, Samantha. There are many children out there crying out for help, you know. And for some reason, as you mentioned, the welfare department, they worry. That situation you spoke about there could be avoided. One, because the guy, if the police come and tell you the guy was terrorizing the village for 2 weeks, why didn't you do something about him? The night before he took her, he was in the village disturbing the people, right? They called for the police, I understood, and they didn't come. And the following night he went to the child. So a lot of things, I'm not putting blame on the police, could be avoided. We like to do things after the horse has left the stable. By the way, I want to correct what a statement you said this today. She could not write the exam today because she's not in the class for the exam.
No, she's in grade 5. I just found out she's in grade 5.
Yes. The principal of the school spoke this morning. She's only 11 plus. Okay?
All right.
So she should have written the exam next year.
Okay.
But anyway, we still feel for her and so on.
Yes, indeed.
But the one I really feel for was the one from St. Martin who had to write the exam today.
Oh, yes, the one who passed.
Yes, that one was well. Yeah, we feel for her. And from the reports I got from the exam today or this morning, the children said, a child called me a while ago, a student, and she said, sir, they didn't give us what we studied. I said, but you have to use your initiative. You don't expect them to give you the same thing that you had on the paper.
Exactly.
You can take it and interpret it a different way.
Right.
Use your brain. I can't tell people, Samantha, the exam is not an exam for children just to pass, you know. It's to see how intelligent you are. That's the exam. It's not the exam just to pass to high school. You have to use your initiative. The questions they ask you might be similar, but the stem might be different.
Right,
Children use the brain now. I talk to my TikTok. Anyway, have a good afternoon.
Thank you, Teacher Luther. Thanks for your contribution. All right. Sammy has seen a comment here from Claire, and she says, well, if they're supposed to come and defend themselves, a bunch of wicked people, if anything happened to that child, her blood is on their hands.
I'm just saying the blood is
We
on...
cannot go that far. We cannot go that far.
I see people putting plenty blood on innocent people's hands. I'm not saying
We can't go that far.
that the child's blood is on their hands. No, the child's, if what they're saying is true and this is the guy that kidnapped her and did what he did to her, and then
that is on his hands.
That is on his hands. That is his cross, and his cross alone to bear.
Right.
His and his alone, because that I am of the understanding for myself that when that fellow, that was a calculated taking. That mad people doesn't calculate like that. He's bounce on something and take it.
Yeah.
An opportunity present itself and a mad person will fall in
they
it.
will run for it.
But that was calculated. That was calculated.
Let's take this call. Local line, Hot Topics, your life. Talk to us.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Master 6, Sakafet.
Good afternoon, boy. Samantha?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, boy, I wanted to do a course in that investigative business and sort of forensic.
We, Papa.
Oh, yes, I give you the go ahead. Blessings. What about you?
Why? You want them to say, Scary, send me and study forensics?
Well, no, but it's a good thing if you send you and study forensic. It's a good thing. Come back and help your people.
All right.
But let me tell you something. That you see that kidnapping case there? All that thing there, my sister, all the family, the next side of the family, next side of the family, these people have to be brought in a room and speak to them one by one. And when they speak to them one by one, you'll find out what's going on here. But I telling you, I with the idea that kidnapping was a planned kidnapping. It wasn't, and it's not only Kia now involved in it. Other people was involved in it.
Speak to us one. You can speak to Dominicans 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. They always have a defense. They always have a story, and they just lie.
No. Well, if you speak to them together, they can lie. As a detective, you have to catch people one by one, and you catch another one by one. So nobody don't know what nobody's saying. So you'll get them. But what I'm saying is that Samantha, in Dominica, we have a thing that we doesn't look out for each other. That's the problem with us, We don't look out for each other, and we don't concern about when. I telling you, I walk in by the road and things I seen, and sometimes I just have to break down and settle the cost, I just have to break down and settle the cost. Children, people hungry, people don't have food, they can't buy a juice, they can't do this. They have problems. I tell you, you didn't hear when I tell you a young girl came to me, she said she was pregnant, she wants me to give her the money to throw the child by the road. Help her. I say you're ready, do something against God. I'm not gonna pay for it to abort a child. I don't wanna do it. If it's that you're looking for me, it won't happen. And I tell her, I give her a whole lecture, I tell her, do not do it. You never know that's the only one you can make. You never know whatever it is. And you know what's right? 3 years after I see her, the little child and come and hug me. The little child don't even know me. The little child just run, leave and run, come and hug me by the road. But that's the child I save. You understand? So a lot of things going down in Dominica. And you see that welfare there? Someone says, no, I hear about that welfare and that organization. You know what they're saying? They don't have workforce. They don't have this. They don't have resources. What nonsense is that? How you mean a big thing like welfare dealing with people's children? They don't have resources. You don't know how to write a letter and talk to who in charge. That's why you need extra people to work. You need extra resources. You need extra that if you don't have it. You don't know how to do that. If you don't know how to do it, you're not supposed to be working there. That's all I'm concerned. And if the people in government not giving welfare resources, hey, government, something wrong with all you. And I don't believe the government will not give welfare if they request it. Write a proper letter and ask the government for things and manpower. It's sometimes in Dominica we just lax. We sit down and casual and we just drawing money. We just drawing useless money.
And that's the thing when you work in the service. When you work in the service, no matter what you do or what you don't do, your salary is short at the end of the month. That is the problem of the service.
I bounced up in the ministry, one ministry of education there. 11 o'clock, a woman playing card game on a computer. I tell her, you play 11 o'clock, you playing card game? And she didn't want to respond to me now. I said, all right, thank you very much. Card game she playing on a computer at work. What nonsense is that? And I'm telling you, I figure I'll say it again. The people of Warner, Bells let down that girl. Because all that drama that was happening in Bells there, Bells people were telling me, oh, we call police. Police are saying, man, look, as a community, you have to arrest people that behaving bad in your community. You have to come together and arrest these people. If I was living in Bells, that man had arrested myself. I'm telling you, when you see things in a village, you have to arrest it. You have to question it and say, hey, look, boy, you can't do that.
6, you think it's an easy
Well, 6 can do it.
6, you think that was an easy coconut? When the police come for the man have cutlass showing for them way.
I don't worry about cutlass. A whole village, Mr. K, I do nothing in a whole village. We fall it down on him and arrest him on time and bring him to the psychiatric.
I glad for all you.
People are afraid of things when they see it. I ain't afraid of things. By the road, you know how many times people tackle me?
The police trying to...
I'm not afraid.
6
I'm not afraid.
Okay,
a woman, a man fella was going to attack a woman. You know what happened? The fella was going to attack a woman by media. You know what happened? Everybody stand aside and the man was going to kill the woman. You know what I did? Man, you mad boy, Russian mist and throw down Mr. Upside Down boy. Put 2 licks in Mr. Tail. And everybody stand up looking and they don't interfere in. I remember, you know something? A guy, I was in my village, a transport jammer little guy. You know what happened? When the guy was face down on the tarmac, all the people surround the man and nobody don't make one help to help the little boy. I had to dash at my home, take a blanket, overturn the boy, press the blood in his head, take all the thing in the dirt in his nose and let him give him CPR, let him breathe. And everybody stand by looking. I tell you, Dominic, and just mischievous in the attitude.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Superhero 6. Good for you, but not me. This... not 6. I don't know if you never see that. Maybe you have never seen that guy in town.
Not.
And I will.
Back on the local line. Hot Topics. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
How are you?
Look at how so long the government in operation, or let's say 20-something years, and look at all what they're doing. You understand? If they're doing nothing for welfare, at least somebody would have said that. But if welfare said that the government is not doing nothing, why is somebody that didn't tell welfare from the government give a call and say something so we can know who's doing their work and who's doing their work?
Thank you.
When you question them one by one, they say in government not giving them nothing, but they are not coming and publicly say it.
Right.
Exactly. And another thing again, I mean, look at how long people say investigate those people. Not one person that's saying something. Not nothing you hear in.
But we don't know if the police investigating them. We saying it, but we don't know. Don't know.
I mean, the police cannot put out every investigation, every person they question. They cannot just put it out on social media as a press release.
I understand. And even case welfare is not doing nothing good because we just form another group, get things going. You understand? Get things going because remember, in this life, nothing are getting better and getting worse. Look at how the street is. Look at how children dressing. Look at how things happening. You understand?
So form another group and leave welfare there to continue to eat government money then?
No,
it's our taxpaying money?
Form a group and scatter people, give people other work to do and start a welfare group. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. So he's pretty much saying, disband this one, but before you disband it, set up something else and then...
I think it have qualified people in there. I think we have to hold them accountable. And if they need more people, we have a lot of young people leaving school and going under the NEP program. And government placing NEP people in all organizations. Government wouldn't give all the more workers if all you wanted.
I mean, even private sector people getting NEP workers.
Exactly. So what you're telling me, you all don't have staff and government wouldn't give you all staff. I know a lot of people who left college, did the social welfare training program, did certain courses with social welfare attached to it. So there is a level of qualifications at the college, qualifying stuff at the college to place people in that organization. So you can't even say, oh, well, they're not qualified. You don't want to put them near people. You understand? In those situations. Let me tell you all something. The youth division have a very good counseling and leadership course. So even doing that prepares a person who left college for them to take up the role of doing some basic stuff. Just identifying issues.
But on the overseas line, we have a call right now. Hot Topics, talk to us. You're live.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear?
I believe there are the wrong people in office because how UWP people could take the streets yesterday and pushing to glorify the boys when welfare wasn't doing their work. So that means the people in welfare were just picking up a check and to hell with what happened to the youth. You understand? And then government needs to clean up. I tell them that already in America when your party wins, the rest got to go. When your party win, the dirty list has to go. And then we'll see a difference. I'm listening.
Okay, thank you so much
right,
for your contribution. All right.
I saw people are glorifying this guy and trying to make him into a superhero. Come on. Come on.
We don't know the facts. You can speculate. You know.
We have the police tell us what happened. They said that he adopted, according to them, allegedly abducted a child at a home. That's what we have to work with. That's what the police give us.
That's it.
I mean, we're speculating into anything because what they give us doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't add up.
Yes, so we're trying to find alternates that make more sense. I guess it's a form of coping for us and trying to solve a problem. Let me tell you, come on, we have seen the guy. Under no circumstances he's a hero and he took her to protect her. Come on, find another alternate ending. But he's not a hero. And if you're saying that he take her to protect her, that means the adopted parents are the villains and they should be arrested.
Now here's a comment. I refuse to use the word adopted. So the person here says adopted. However, I'm going to say the guardian or the female guardian said the guy didn't come for the child, came for the uncle. But he only attacked the uncle when he tried to save the child. So I'm asking myself, why didn't he go directly to the uncle? Another big question, but let's go back to the overseas line. Talk to us. Good afternoon. You're live.
Sammy and Vanessa, listen.
Hello.
The people that blaming the government. They need to get off their butt and do the government work. They get paid to do the government work. They need to do the government work. And stop blaming the government, because before this government, there was other government. What did they do? That's the question I want to ask. Okay. What did the government before did to do a better life for the children of Dominica? What did they do? Stop blaming the government of today. They have nothing to do with that. They're just trying to clean up the dirtiness they live there.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
But thank you, caller. Vanessa, before that, caller, you said something, you read something on Facebook.
Yes.
And it spoke about
he coming to attack the uncle.
Yes.
He didn't come for the child, he came for the uncle.
No, that is where they made up.
Why did he come for the uncle?
No, but in the interview, tap the bricks first. In the interview, the lady gave her account that he came for the child. And the man said, no, the lady said he came for her husband. He the fellow. I don't want to call his name today. She said he the fellow came for her husband. And then the husband said, no, he came for the child because he saw him in the child's room. Either they didn't get their story straight.
There was no corroboration.
Oh, what?
They didn't plan the lie properly.
No, they didn't plan the right. And I because the woman was the more aggressive one when they were speaking, and she sort of spoke over him several times. I tend to believe him more than her.
If you notice in the both interviews, the one with the guardians and the one with the parents of the abductor, the woman was always the one pushing the agenda.
Yeah. And the last interview with their lawyer, the father was not present.
No, he was not present.
So something, I don't know. And the mother always saying she expected any time for them to tell her husband dead in the hills. What's going on up there?
I would like to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Hot topics on the local line. Your live, talk to us.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello, what's up?
Yeah, I'm okay. With all what we're saying there, I think that man should be brought forward alive. Number one, even though he attacked the police with a cutlass, it's not one police officer that was in the bush. It's not two, it's not three. It's trained men that was in the bush. Mister that have all answers for us. We couldn't kill Mister. I don't care even though they admit him with the child and they put him down. Yes. But they had to bring Mister alive for us to get that child. That is the thing for this off season. Right. Is he how all you could kill Mister? Mister had to come forward. If all you admit him with the child, yes, or you take him out, I have no problem with that, because I myself used to be afraid of him in the market when I go there 5 o'clock in the morning. Yes. Because he used to have a long thing from the fish.
Yes.
Long thing in the fish. I used to tell my mother, watch herself with that man in the market, because that man was always looking dangerous. You understand? But all you couldn't kill Mister, all you was trained men, all you supposed to know is how much of all you and one man with a cutlass. That is nonsense talking about a 3-foot cutlass. One man, all you trained men, all you supposed to know how to handle that. So all of all you fail the child.
Thank you for your contribution.
Our system here is not ready yet. Because look, Monday I went and get a letter for my daughter for me to send overseas. The secretary in the school telling me to come back next week. A letter just to change the date and put her name on the computer. I tell her, you know something? Give me back my $25. I sent in the document without the letter. She tell me come back in the afternoon.
That is nonsense here. But you could get that right away.
No for no.
And that's the problem, Weavers. That's the problem.
Thank you very much, caller, for your contribution. It's at 2:43. We're going to take a quick pause. We're going to come back right after this messages. Hold the calls. Give us a minute. Give us a minute. Give us a minute. We have got to take a walk. Samir, let's play bingo.
I like it.
B14.
Like
G52.
I like it.
Bingo night at my mother's house, formerly Evergreen Hotel, this and every Thursday from 5 p.m. See you there. If you love bingo, head up there, okay? All right. And gonna head down to Astafans for some Dutch lady and make a couple other walks.
Hey mom, congratulations! You've been a boss mom for about a year now, and whew, we are so proud of you. Your little bundle of joy is growing up and developing so nicely, and it's so wonderful to witness. Dutch Lady is here to support you through the next significant stage of your child's growth and development with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk, fortified with DHA, a key nutrient for your child's brain development.
Join Kyrie FM, the genuine sound of Dominica, for live ball-by-ball commentary of West Indies versus Bangladesh in 2 T20 cricket matches, July 2nd and July 3rd. All business owners and the entire business community, you are invited to capitalize and exploit the opportunity given to you to promote your products and services during the live broadcast of West Indies versus Bangladesh in 2 T20 international cricket matches on the genuine sound of Dominica, Kyrie FM. Contact yours truly, Heston Charles, on 1767-616-4229 or 265-6268.
Imagine you have sleepover guests, and bam, penis invasion. Or you're sitting in a restaurant and here comes Mr. Wavet and Miss Sui. Embarrassment. Or you lean on the door and both of you get a high fall because Mushe Cool Boy destroyed all the wood. When your business or home has a pest problem, you need a pest control company that has the expertise and experience needed to solve that problem quickly, effectively, and discreetly. You need National Pest and Termite Control Company Limited. They have the WIMED for those affluent pests. They're located on Bath Road in Roseau. Call today on 440-2352, 275-2352, 615-4240. National Pest and Termite Control, we've got you covered.
Peter Pross alongside Kyrie FM, the genuine sound of Dominica, and Kyrie Song present White Top and Jeans Volume 2.
Yes, you heard right.
White Top and Jeans Volume 2, Friday, June 24th from 10 p.m. at Old Mill in Kenfield. Introducing in the left corner, the shortest, toughest, and most handsome DJ in Dominica. The ladies love his flow. Hello, DJ Slow. Introducing in the right corner, from Posse with Love, the DJ with the golden voice, the ladies man, the ladies diamond, Selector Urban. Two of the toughest DJs will be going head to head that night. Song for song, pong for pong. When the doors settle, ladies, who will be the last man standing? And from 1 a.m., we taking the vibes to the next level with the People's Band,
the Booyah Band,
the Powder Guys, hello, the Daybreak Specialist, Triple K Band, baby. The price is only $25. Security is going to be extremely tight, zero tolerance. As usual, a well-stocked bar with you, and the kitchen will be bubbling with enough local local cuisine. So remember the date, Friday, June 24 from 10 p.m. All about White Top and Jeans, Volume 2 with DJ Snow, Selector Urban, and Triple K at Old Mill in Kenfield. Don't miss it.
All COVID protocols will be observed.
All right, 13 minutes to, and we continue the conversation. Preventing another Kernisha. How are we going to do that? With a dysfunctional welfare system. With people who are not their neighbors' keepers. How do we do that? Let's see what this caller has to say on the local line. Good afternoon, Hot Topics, you're live.
Good afternoon. Vanessa Samantha, I would like you all to help me on something. Which ministry of government that in charge of welfare?
Which one, Sammy?
The one responsible for women and
yes.
Well, why can't somebody call and say something? I find too many questions and no answers, you know. You understand? Because if you see it was $3 billion this fellow still and hiding in the bush. You understand? They would never kill him before they get it. You understand? If it's one police officer he attack, I can understand the police officer maybe take a chance and shoot him before he kill him. We have 15 men there. You understand? You tell me because you're watching him and shoot him. You understand? I can understand. That's not passing like an unsolved mystery, you know. Somebody have to pay. Whether it's welfare, whether it's the girl family, or whether it's police, but somebody have to pay. It's not satisfying enough to the public. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution. So to answer the question, Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment, Youth at Risk, Gender Affairs, Senior Security, and Dominicans with Disabilities. Back on the local line, Hot Topics, talk to us.
Hey, good afternoon, Samantha. I want to tell you and Samantha something. Have you all seen the graphic drawings and writings on Kian Wall?
Yeah, we did.
I went and investigated, and I myself, I not out for that demon thing.
I just tell you, you see all the graphic writings and all that graphic drawings. I would like somebody to look at it and analyze it. There are answers there. There are many answers on Mr. Wall. The graphic writings and the graphic. If they check it out, there are people that can diagnose that. Look at it closely. You all will get many unanswered questions and those graphics, the demonic graphic drawings and writings and blah blah. You all will get the answer there. Tell somebody to look at it closely. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for your contribution.
I don't know if the police is looking at it here, but when I saw it on the wall, I went because he calls himself Aluchad, and that is Dracula spelled backwards. And Dracula, Aluchad is the second son of Dracula, and a lot of the way Kian wears his clothing, what the lady mentioned, he always walks with the impaler. That is how Aluchad presented himself to his world. And it speaks of a different world and a different time. And all of those things that happen now, I read about them in that series. I myself, I don't want to get involved in that because them things have a habit of haunting you, and I'm not about that. What I do? A friend of mine told me she went before that whole thing started. There's a book with the anime and about that particular demon and stuff like that. So she got it as a gift because it's happy, easy reading. It's supposed to be. It's a cartoon. So it's presented as a cartoon. You know, an anime. She went reading it and stuff like that, and she said, like, the night when she went to sleep, her body, her whole l'esprit was changing.
Wow.
You know, and the next day she burned the book. So sometimes a lot of the things our young people read, it exposes them or it opens their mind to other worlds that they're not supposed to be dabbling in. And psychiatrists just tell you, is mad, they mad. But
they open Pandora's box.
Demon possession, it's real.
Hot Topics, good afternoon.
It's real.
Talk to us.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And not only our system that needs to be reformed, you know, some of the people inside there too long. Because some of them inside there too long, man. Then people said their mind may be outdated too.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They get complacent.
Yeah,
you know, lots of there's some young people. I think when I heard the man this morning, and I said, "Boom, that man still there," and that's telling me.
And they doesn't want to go there.
They like Mugabe.
No, but this is move. And that's other. How the young generation going to get work?
Same old mindset, same old. Not in touch with reality, not in touch with what's going on in the country, in the world.
You know, I mean, talking about laws, but how we apply the laws. There's laws there. What will be welfare and the department? What are they proposed? You see that fool string sometimes when people are dead, they don't know about children, they don't know about nothing. I think it's time they keep them around. Put them around because let me tell you, we still have social welfare in the schools, you know, because the children just stop to some teachers.
There's a program in the school for them.
Well, they should activate it because I know a lot of children that will be complaining them more than ever there. They're not eating enough and there's a lot of problems with those young children, you know.
I think those counselors are attached to Ministry of Education and not to welfare. They're separate.
Yeah, it's a separate.
Well, all that, you know, doesn't matter what department or whoever. You know, I think they should start talking. Some people might not want people to talk to their children. But I think it's that they go to the schools, educate the children, and look at those children. Because when you see, they have a habit when the children go out with rum, his friends, his drugs. No. Sometimes they use those things because they're on some problems. But it started from a long time. The environment, the kind of education. Some parents just tell their children, even though talking to certain people, not to talk to them, not to go by them. How you training your children? Some children are mothers. I'm telling you, the social welfare needs to do a good job, needs to start doing their work. And I have another problem. Who guarding them now? Magistrates, those people there, who looking at, you know, who they employ, who can do the job, who been appointed, who looking at those things?
All right, thank you for your contribution, Madea. All right. And on the Overseas Line, Hot Topics, good afternoon. Good afternoon on the Overseas Line, you're live.
Good afternoon, Sammy, and good afternoon, Miss Bruno.
Hi, Paula. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Okay. Yes, Sammy and Vanessa, a great topic again. Let me tell you something. I hear him saying about welfare all the time. While the little girl was with this family, with the people up where she was with them, did anybody report that to the welfare?
Apparently reports were made, Paula. Apparently reports were made. Apparently reports were made, but no action was taken.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard the father there was the welfare need to something went wrong somewhere. Because you can't report was made. Welfare should do something.
Right. Well, nothing was done.
Okay.
So hence the reason, you know, the situation exacerbated.
That's somebody that needs to be investigated. Because if you want to go back to the interview with the grandmother, you will see where she said that they sacrificed her daughter, but they will not sacrifice her granddaughter. That is a very strong, these are very strong words.
Indeed, very.
So the police and them need to be looking into these things.
Most definitely.
Anyway,
all right. Thank you, Paula. Have a great afternoon. All right. So, Sammy, I just got a message there on my direct number, and somebody is saying that they were informed that the child is not dead and she's by the granny in Bells, but she's so evil, so the police will not think of going by her, and the house is wide open. I don't know what to believe, and I'm not going to tell anybody anything for me to get myself in trouble. I'm just listening. That's Family Matters for Land, and they know their business. And I'm seeing another post that was sent again, and it says on the page that allegedly was Kian's own, that we were seeing all the posts coming from, he's going to make bleep history, and we're not letting her go unless we get paid. Hidden but not forgotten, HIP. It was not public on the Facebook page. Apparently, it got pulled down. I tried to go back and find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a crazy.
But I think that is somebody else doing nonsense, and I think that IP address should be traced, and that person should be stopped. This is misleading. But from that person there, yeah. Well,
okay, so Pepita was saying that each school should have counselors, and I just want to let her know that the schools do have counselors, The college have a counselor attached to it, and the door is open for the students, because I know a lot of students who go to her, and she's very, very effective. The Catholic schools have their own counselors, because we know there's Catholics.
Yeah.
You counsel in the faith. You counsel, but you counsel in the faith. So big up yourself, Miss Webb. And the St. Martin School, the governments, you have their counselors.
Yes.
So Granby Secondary has its counselor. The schools have counselors attached to them, and they're very effective. Or we focusing on welfare. The problem not the counselors and the schools. That's not where the problem come out. We focusing on welfare and all the reports that were made to welfare and all the disregard.
Right.
Yes.
Final call for the afternoon. Talk to us. You're live.
Hello.
Yes.
Ian to be arrested by the police. Doesn't he have to get, authorization from the family? Or
for him to be medicated.
Or from a magistrate?
Yeah.
Or from the psychiatric personnel?
All right. Thank you for your contribution. We'll answer you off air. Okay, yes, we've already established that the acute psychiatric unit, the APU, has informed that they cannot just send the police officers, or they themselves cannot just go on the street and pick up somebody, even if the person is in a psychotic state. They have to have permission from the person's family member or legal guardian, or there has to be something from the court for them to pick up that person.
So, real quick.
But folks, all lines are closed.
Real quick there, Vanessa, I just got a message from a police officer, and he said everybody is so easy and quick to judge. But when a group of police officers facing one madman with a cutlass, he can take down an officer before the others apprehend him.
Of course.
The objective when you go on a mission is for everybody to return home. Not because 15 go for 14 to come back and 1 to stay in the bush. All 15, your safety is paramount to the mission.
All right. Sammy, we have some
police officer. So let me tell you something.
We have some clarification there. And somebody, one of our Bonjean says, the child doesn't have a granny and bells. I was reading that and I was baffled. Which granny and bells? So the author of this post needs to go back to the drawing board. Author of the post, go back to the drawing board.
I would not read that.
And figure it out.
Because we haven't processed that information yet. I would not have.
But that's it for us this afternoon. Time flies when you're having fun. Have a great afternoon. I'm off to enjoy my weekend, but I'll be back with you tomorrow. Bye, Sammy. Bye, folks.
Did you love this show? Then call us at 614-3385 to find out ways you can support this program. Thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked to your genuine sound, Kyrie FM.